Right, hello there, Mr. Pelargonian back with another video for my own channel, that is. Now, my Copthorne that we cut back a few days ago. When was it? It was about 5 days ago, actually. I am now going to repot this. So we're going to knock it out of that pot. I'm going to take the camera up to my bin, our compost bin, and we'll knock it out. We'll see what state the roots are in, and I'll make a comment on that. It's going to be interesting because this has been in this pot for 3 years. Now it's been cut back, it's all healed up nicely now. But realistically, I mean, the remaining foliage on it is very green. It looks really quite healthy. So I'm hopeful that the root ball is going to be quite clean. So we'll have a look in a moment. Right, okay, so we can only hope. So let's have a look. It's going to be quite heavy. I will have to take the actual pot into the bin and ease it off. Oh, it's come out quite easily. And it is quite bad with mealybug, actually. Really quite bad, I'm surprised. So we're going to have to get rid of a lot of this compost because I do want to keep this, but it is really quite bad with mealybug. Right, first of all, let's take the pot out. It's probably what I would have expected, to be honest, but I didn't expect it to be this bad. But 3 years. But the thing is, it's growing really well, which is strange. So I'm going to have to lose most of this compost. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that is really bad. I don't know whether this is worth sacrificing, really worth retaining. I have got cuttings, so it's not a problem. Let's just have a look, see how deep this goes. Yeah, it's very deep into it, but I'm amazed because the growth is really good. I'm shocked, actually. But that's what mealybug does. You've got all of this white mottling is mealybug. And it's pretty intense. Now normally you get a lot of yellowing of leaves and the growth really deteriorates, but it actually hasn't happened in this case. I suppose it's because it's such a strong growing plant, Copthorne, that it's strong enough to almost overcome it. And the root growth has been quite good as well. It's retained the root growth. I'll keep that bit of clay pot. I mean, I could really wash this back, but I just can't make my mind up at the moment whether to do that. Yeah, let's bring it up a bit now. A lot of this, the large white parts, blobs are of course perlite. Oh, it's a tricky one to know what to do with that. I think I'm going to lose this, unfortunately, because it's just gone too far. But the growth is really good. It's a shame. I will continue to make my mind up while I break it back. So I'll have to go in a much smaller pot anyway. Yeah, that's a goner, unfortunately. It's just too much. I will have to cut that root ball right back. I will have to soak it in a really good insecticide. It could be done, but I think that I've got 2 or 3 cuttings in there that are growing strongly. I think this is unfortunately just too far gone to save that root ball. It's not just really not worth it. So unfortunately, the mealy bug has really done its job, and that's what you're looking out for. If you get this white mottling on the outside of the root ball, that's mealy bug. It's very common now in the south of England where I am, and it's really pretty bad. As I said, in general, a lot of plants that get it really succumb and just die back, but this Copthorne has grown continually really quite well, which is what's making me and ah about retaining it, to be quite honest. So but I think the work needed to get that root ball clean is going to be so great, it's just really not worth it, especially when I've got young plants to replace it effectively. So there we are. Unfortunately, that one's gone. So that's about it for me. Bit of a sad end to my really good plant of Copthorne. The other thing to look out for, that's the inside of the pot and all that white marking. Mustn't of course get confused with the white marks of perlite, which is what that is. All that sort of stained white marking, that's mealybug. So there we go. Yeah, not a good news. And on that note, I will sign off. Bye bye for now.